All right, let's talk about 3 ways that you can get better, faster at jiu-jitsu. These are things that I've been implementing for years, and I've developed some of them over the course of the years, and I'm thankful and I want to pass those on to you now. The full disclosure, I want to go with the assumption that we all know the most basic and we're all on board with you got to go to class. YouTube is only going to get you so far. We got to go to class. And when we're at class, these are 3 things that you can do that are going to help you in jiu-jitsu. All right, number 1, bring a notebook. Bring a notebook, and I say notebook and paper because if you're over there on your phone, maybe coach doesn't know. Is he over there texting? Is he over there? What's going on here? If you've talked to your coach and you clear it, cool, bring your phone. But I like a pen and notebook, then you can transfer that over later to a digital form. But my point is this: take notes. Take notes. There are so many details in jiu-jitsu, and you and I both understand that. It is a very complex art that is also ever evolving. I always tell our kids, like, listen, think about just one thing, one detail that you can focus on remembering from this class. Because every class you go to, how many details are you exposed to? I mean, think about that. Not just moves and positions. I'm not talking moves and positions. I'm talking about details. And in all fairness, a coach can't even highlight every detail when a move is shown. Like, that's fair. So I've picked that up. I've been around long enough to see him teach the same thing multiple times. And guess what? Different details get highlighted. That's interesting. And that's a good thing. I'm at the point now where I'll see details that he's not even highlighting, but I just noticed that he did it. And so I'm taking a note. And after class, I'm getting my phone out and I'm taking a note of that. We've got to take notes because it's just too hard to retain these things if we don't. That is one quick tip that will help you retain and remember some of these details that are going to help you in your jiu-jitsu. All right, number 2 thing that's going to help you get better faster is you go to class, you drill, coach shows the technique, then you drill the technique. Then at the end, you get to roll. Well, when it comes time to rolling in the class, I would, at least for your first roll, attempt to put yourself in a position that's going to allow you to try the technique you were just training in class. And I say that because if you spend 20, 30 minutes drilling these techniques and then you're going to roll for 15 or 20 minutes and you just throw everything out from the previous 30 minutes, you're missing out on an opportunity to learn. You're missing out on an opportunity to really retain and to work some of those things out. Because let's be honest, when you drill things, it's a little different in a live roll, right? Can we all agree that? Hey, and you want to be a good uke, you want to be a good partner. So when you're drilling, it's like you're kind of letting each other work, right? With slight resistance, but you're allowing each other to understand the move. You're giving each other that. Live rolling, that ain't happening. So I like to put myself in positions or attempt to get there where I can attempt the thing we just worked on. If that was an escape, I'm going to try to find a way to get to that position. We've learned mount escapes. All right, I'm going to try to get under mount every single roll. So I'm going to bait people to take mount so that I can work these escapes. If we work to submission from back, guess what? I'm trying to get to the back so I can work these submissions. Whatever it is, that has really excelled my learning, and I'm really thankful for that. So give that a shot, see if it helps. All right, the third thing that has been incredibly beneficial for me to get better faster is before class to review the notes that I took from point number 1. So before class, I'll get out my phone, I have a notes, and I'll just look through some things. Also, I do like the moves on Instagram, YouTube. So oftentimes if I've been seeing a cool takedown, like, oh man, I like that one, guess what? I'm checking that out because at the end of class, yes, I'm going to implement the things we learn, but also I want to work that takedown right here. Oh yeah, I want to watch that detail. But review before class so that you have some space to try to implement those things as well. So what you're doing mentally is you're exposing your mind to things outside of just that teaching time. A little bit of review goes a long way. Review before class, and I think that will certainly benefit you in your journey. Give it a shot, and I hope it helps you. Guys, thank you so much for watching the channel. I hope that these tips continue to be beneficial for you as they have for me. As always, I want to encourage you to subscribe to the channel if you have not already. And for those that you have, I just want to say thank you. Support means so much. Appreciate all the folks in our gym that continue to encourage me to bring content to you guys. So thank you guys so much. Appreciate everyone, and we'll talk to you next time. Until then, train on.